and welcome back to Frostbite Live. I'm your host, Ava Hickey, and we're so happy to have in the studio today Maya Ritchie. So Maya, my first question for you is, what is your musical origin story?
My dad probably had a big influence, but it was not this genre at all. It was like 90s gangster rap and a ton of Eminem. And then my mom got me a Costco keyboard. It took off from there. And then, you get sad and play sad music.
Awesome. And for the whole band, how did you guys all come together and start playing together?
Okay, so
Yeah, Cam, you take that.
Yeah.
what's crazy? So Maya and I were coworkers, and I had just started to learn how to play guitar, and a bunch of other coworkers were also like,
They all played instruments.
they were all dabbling and
weird.
really well. Like they were just all cracked at playing music. And so Maya kept looking, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy a guitar." And then from like that moment on, we just kept making music. We kept writing music, playing guitar, practicing a bunch, and I mean, at the same time, I was meeting Josh out at house parties, and we had started jamming together on some like hard rock metal stuff, and we were in need of a bassist, and Maddie was just like so ready, just grabbed it and just filled the role in. So for our band, we were just working on stuff, and by the time Maya's album came out, we had like she was in need of a backing band, and we're like, well, if we can't find X person for this or X person, I was like, my band's just waiting. Like, they're itching to go out and play some music. And so we've all just been, like, filling in for each other for recording sessions or for touring and everything. And we've just been having a blast doing it. So that's kind of how the amalgamation of things happened. But
Awesome. That's a really cool story, guys. And where does your musical inspiration come from?
Roderick Heffley. In all seriousness, though, I think we're all pretty inspired by the soft rock movement of like the early 2020s, and so we're kind of hopping on that. And I find myself in the spot of like Taylor Hawkins and Alanis Morissette, where it's the kind of soft rock, but we gotta make it explosive for the live show. So that's I feel like that's mainly where we get our influences from, soft rock, and just exploding it from there.
I agree. I probably have like a hint of 90s R&B in there just because of my dad. So I would say that's part of it too.
and also like for like, in terms of like heavier music as well, like there's early 2000s bands or like 90s bands that are like present in like the live performance as well, and also like juicing up the songs for when we play them live. I think when we hit the studio, it's very like laid back soft rock, indie rock stuff,
straight, yeah.
and then we try and pull it up and make it something way bigger, and use those influences more so in the live setting.
Awesome. So last question before the next song. Each of you guys go around and describe your sound in just one word.
Oh man, a single word?
I got you. For me, loud. Loud. That's me.
Smooth.
Not wrong.
You took my word. Like maybe mellow, I guess.
Sure.
Like situationally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it's sick. It's just sick. It's sick, man.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about this next song, and whenever you're ready, go right into it.
Disclosure, it's like this little two-parter song. So we had this very nice poem at the end that we didn't know what to do with, and then this very first fast bit, and we're like, oh, why don't we do that together? Because then it's like disclosure, and it's not really making sense. But it makes sense.
But it makes
But
sense.
it makes sense.
But it makes sense.
I really liked you. Didn't think that I could love until I met you. And I lost you. Please come home. Our love was a victim this time. Now it's time as I pictured a time. Stood cold, leaned up on the sign. Please stop
Awesome, guys. So, Maya, when did you write your very first song?
I started writing lyrics probably around when I was like 11 or 12. My first full song where I was like, okay, this is done, maybe like 18. Like I sat on so many lyrics for so long. And then obviously it made writing the album super easy. So much teenage angst built up. So you can just pull from your notes app.
Yeah.
So,
That's real.
yeah.
So each of you guys can go around for this next one, but what is your dream band or artist that you would love to tour with?
Boa. 90s rock band. I love Boa. Thank you, Jasmine. Your beautiful voice.
I'd like to tour with the Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, monkeys?
The monkeys,
You
yeah.
just stole all
Arctic
their
Monkeys.
answers.
Yeah, I stole these two. Yeah.
not-
I would probably be so sick to tour with, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree on that because I can't choose anyone else. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
they'd be so sick to just chill with after.
Yeah.
I've had the Arctic Monkeys in my Spotify rap for the past probably 4 years now. So yes, 100%. I'd probably say like a newer band to like tour with. I think Geese would be cool. Like especially now, like just with like how everything's coming up. I just think it'd be super sweet to go on tour with them because like they're also sweet. Like I think it just makes sense. It would be so fun. So
Nice. Good picks. Good picks. And follow-up question, while you're on these dream tours, what venues are your dream to play?
okay, I'll start off. This is a little crazy, but probably like the Sphere in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
I think that would be super cool because like just like the visual element of what that venue can bring, like it's like Red Rocks, but you're just encased in everything, and like it's at least from what I understand of the layout of the venue, I just think it's so cool to be putting on such a visual like aspect to a concert, and so I think that would just be super sweet. But please, like go ahead.
I'd love to play at the Opera House in Toronto.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that's a pillar right there. You know,
Yeah.
you're in the scene. Like
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
if you played there, you know. So
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or the Scotiabank in Toronto. Just 'cause
Yeah.
I've seen so many good bands there
Hell
too.
yeah.
right, yeah.
Kind of a good one.
I'd probably say Danforth.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. We just hit him on the same blog.
Yeah.
Opera House in Danforth. Yeah,
Exactly.
why not?
Nice. And what is your favorite venue that you have played?
Ooh. I mean, it's been very limited, low key. But like,
The International Center was really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun, but
Night one or two?
overall,
One or two?
one.
One? Yeah.
Yeah.
All three, baby.
But from just locally, the Warehouse is
Yeah.
so
Warehouse is
cool
so
to play
nice.
at. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone plays there. It's always a vibe. So
yeah, every single level of everything when it comes to live music, that venue's perfect for. So I'm willing to agree. The International Center is a good pull though, because like
yeah,
that was a wicked introduction to
That was
playing
crazy.
live.
that was crazy.
That was
Yeah.
nuts.
We got a little taste of the rock star lifestyle.
Yeah.
A little taste.
They gave us gummy bears.
Yeah. And all that tea too.
So much.
And energy drinks, too.
They had
As
yeah.
if it wasn't a 2 p.m. show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm agreeing on the Warehouse.
Yeah.
Just because, it's local and everyone can make it out, like,
Yeah.
That's
Right,
true, too.
yeah.
It's not like a
Yes,
drive out there.
not in Mississauga. Yeah, you have to
Drag everyone
haul
out
it,
an
yeah.
hour.
I will say the lights for Bankhouse are really
Well,
nice.
yeah.
That was
we play
cool.
there on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm counting it.
Yes, fair. And it's probably gonna be up there for sure.
Yeah. That probably.
Ask us in a week.
Yeah.
Awesome. And our final question for you guys today, what is in the works for you guys? What is coming? What's cooking?
Well, I have such a lame answer.
Go
I was
ahead,
gonna say,
Maya.
no, this is a Maya question.
Hit him with the lame answer.
The lame answer is merch. The cool answer is singles coming out this year.
Yes.
Yes.
cool.
No, they do look really cool. Like, if you know, you know. But I got Logan from Mega Pizza to design them, so just know they
He's
look.
designing something for us right now.
Yeah, because he's
Wow,
the
eh?
goat.
Yeah. Shout
No,
out Logan.
He's incredible.
For sure.
He is so busy with designs. Yeah, no, I'm glad he's finally getting getting work. Well, he always got work. You know what I mean. But yeah, the lame answer, probably merch. The exciting news is singles and a ton more shows. And
Yes.
with no more new.
Yes,
No
that's
more
right.
new.
Yeah, that's right. Wicked
Yes,
lineup.
and God, I fangirl way too hard over those guys.
All right, well, whenever you're ready, introduce your next song and take us away.
Yep, this last one was the actual first song that we released.
That's
It's
right.
Passenger Seat.
Same passenger seats, getting half spurts. Secrets I cannot keep, lovers in their skirt. Seatbelts prohibit reach, I can't take this too far. If you can keep a beat, just make it fly high. Jump around and talk it out until you get home safe and sound. So why not? Seven passenger seats instead of the view. Just let me say my piece. Let me get this through. You don't wanna speak. Hold me tight and screw. If it's a good glass, please just make it quick. Come around and talk it out until you get home safe and sound. So why not? Jump around and talk it out. You told me you get home safe and sound. So why not?
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Frostbite Live. I've been your host, Ava Hickey, and thank you so much to Maya and her band for coming out today. Make sure you leave a comment and let them know how great they did. And also leave a comment and let us know who we should have in the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.